What's up, everybody? Tonight we're gonna be making chicken cutlets, and they're gonna be crispy, juicy, and delicious. But first, cheers. And let's cook. Now, before we get too hammered, we're gonna do some hammering. So what we're gonna do is take some saran wrap, cover our table. Then we're going to take our chicken cutlets, put those onto the plastic. Now I just took some chicken breasts and I sliced them down to thirds. You could ask your butcher to do that, or if they just sell chicken cutlets, you could buy those like that, already done. Or do it yourself, set it on its side, be careful, cut right through it. Now, we're going to take our saran wrap and go back over the top. And this is going to keep things from splashing and things like that. You're going to want to sanitize the table afterwards anyways. But this is also going to help the chicken spread. If you're just pounding it on the table, it's going to stick. It's not going to want to move. This nice layer of plastic is going to help it let it spread. Okay, let's do some pounding. Now, as you can see, they're already pretty thin, so it's not going to take much. Just going to give it a little. I like to use the side too. Sometimes those pokey pokes don't do too good. We're just trying to spread the chicken, not tear it apart. Look at that. You see how it's moving? That plastic's just letting it slide across while you hit it. Just gently. That's it. And do that to the rest of them. And it'll be time to bread them up. Let's take a look at what we got here. If I can separate these. There we go. That is some thin chicken. Time to bread it up, and then we can start frying these bad boys. Now, before we do bread them, you can see these guys are pretty big. So what I'm going to do, just cut them in half. And do each one like that. Now, to bread these cutlets, we're going to use a 3-step breader, which means we're going to use flour, eggs, and then breadcrumb. For our flour, we're going to season that with a little salt and some pepper. Just give that a little mix. We got 2 eggs. Crack those. Discard. Use a fork. Whisk them up. And that's ready to go. Now, for our breadcrumbs, we're going to add, got about 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. Going to add about 3/4 cup of grated pecorino romano. Just give that a little mix as well. Okay. We're ready to start breading our cutlets. Now all we got to do is run each piece through. We'll take a piece of chicken, dredge it in the flour. We're going to shake off any excess flour. Go into the egg. The flour helps the egg stick to the chicken. And then we go into our breadcrumb pecorino mix. Just pat that on. That's it. We'll get the rest of these breaded up. And we're gonna head over to the stove. Look at that. Beautiful. All of our cutlets are breaded. And we got our pan getting hot. We're gonna add some oil to that pan. And give that just a second to get hot as well. Our oil's nice and hot. We're gonna go in with our cutlets. We're definitely gonna do this in batches. Ooh, don't want to overcrowd our pan. I think I can get one more in there. We're just gonna brown each side. And by the time each side is browned, they should be cooked through because these guys are nice and thin. Only gonna take a couple minutes. That looks like exactly what we're looking for. And just to show you, it took about a minute and a half, 2 minutes on both sides. And that's cooked through. It's ready to go. We're going to pull this chicken, put it on a plate with a paper towel, and start our second batch. Our cutlets are fried up. Time to plate them up. How to serve? Just line up our cutlets around a platter. And then drop some lemon wedges. And sprinkle a little fresh parsley. That's it. There you have it. Chicken cutlets. There you go, guys. I can't wait to dig in. I'm gonna give it a little squeeze over here. And I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.